Good morning, Buffets. Today is Monday, May 9th. Last week I didn't post a video. I still haven't read 13 Little Blue Envelopes. I'm a little hungover. All the makings for a good video. So hello there. It feels like it's been a while, even though I've only missed a week, and I don't like doing things like that. Basically, I'm in exam period. I've had essays to write. I've got another exam next week, and on Monday it was just kind of one of those things. My essays were due in the next day. I didn't really know where it was, what day it was, and by the time I remembered I had to upload a video, it was kind of 1 o'clock, and I was really tired. So that's the reason you didn't get a video last week. This week, I've kind of read a lot of stuff, all comic related. I've just got my loan through, so I've got money in the bank, which kind of gets me back into comics and revitalizes my love for them. And it was also free comic book day, so that, that will get you back into comic. I have also read some manga, so I thought I'd take some time. I haven't done a video about comics in a while, and I just thought I'd take some time just to tell you about what's going on in the world of comic books, because otherwise you wouldn't know. So Batman is and will always be, I think, my favourite comic book. This isn't the latest issue. I don't have the latest issue with me, but basically what's going on in Batman at the moment is Bruce Wayne died, which is a big theme at the moment. They're really kind of shaking things up. But Bruce Wayne died, Dick Grayson, who was Robin, became Batman, and then Damian Wayne, Bruce Wayne's son, became Robin, and that's really kind of shaking things up, and that's what's going on at the moment. Well, that's what was going on. Now what's happened is Bruce Wayne, having made his way through time, has arrived back in the present day, and you have a kind of, Dick Grayson's still Batman, but it's what's he going to do, and what's their relationship going to be, who's going to be Robin, is Bruce Wayne going to be Batman and his son is still going to be Robin? That'd be kind of a weird dynamic, his son being Robin with him there. So yeah, that whole universe is kind of shaken up, much like what's happening in Spider-Man at the moment as well. I don't really read Spider-Man, but the reason I bought this issue was because something along the same lines happened. Basically, you got the Fantastic Four and the Human Torch died. They're just killing them off at the moment. And so, then you just have the Fantastic Four, so then they decide they need a new member and they ask Spider-Man. So now, as you can see on this cover, Spider-Man is a member of the Fantastic Four. They're not called the Fantastic Four anymore, they're called the Future Foundation, I think. So that's kind of interesting. But the main thing I want to talk to you about is about a manga that I read. About 2 years ago now, I came across this manga, and if you're into manga or anime at all, you'll definitely know what this is. This is Death Note, and this really is amazing. I mean, I've lent this to people who've never picked up a comic book, never mind a manga in their life, and they've absolutely loved it. So it's just really intelligent. It's a battle of wits between the two characters, kind of outsmarting each other, and it's just a wonderful premise, great book, great art, and I loved it. And I was looking for a new manga to read, so like you would do with a novel, I just looked at the authors of this book, and I just thought, I'm going to get something else by them. Now, Death Note is kind of supernatural, and it features the Shinigami, the kind of gods that come down, death gods that come down and start interfering with humans, and it's all very magical, mystical, myth. But their new book, BAKUMAN, is completely different to that. It's about a boy trying to become a manga artist, and it's just about his life, and how he has made a pact with this other boy in his class that they're going to do it together. They're going to become manga artists. One of the things that's cool about it is obviously it's written by successful manga artists, so they know what it's like, and it really goes into depth about the creation process and the kind of the editorial side of it and the storyboarding and all that kind of stuff. They know all about it, and it's all in there. But what I really enjoyed about the first trade of this is the fact that essentially when you strip away the kind of context of it, it's just about a boy following his dreams and focusing everything he has on one goal that he's really passionate about. This is something that I just really struggle with in my life. You know, I never know what I want to do with myself, and I suppose a lot of other people don't, but that can be detrimental in a way, because sometimes I think I want to be a variety of different things, and there's a Chinese proverb that says, he who tries to catch two rabbits will catch neither. You know, basically meaning don't spread yourself too thin, pick one thing you want to do and focus on it, which obviously is much easier said than done. But there's a great line in this where he kind of comes to a realization that he can't do it half-heartedly. If he wants to achieve something, then he's got to go at it full throttle. And the phrase he uses, he says, "I'm going to pour my life into this," which I just thought was a really kind of wonderful choice of words. You know, like the kind of really just, you've got to give everything you have to give, every single thing you have to make it in a profession like that. Anyway, yeah, so that's what I've been reading, and I can definitely recommend BAKUMAN if you're into manga and that sort of thing. Lauren, the book I'm recommending to you to read is The Long Walk by Stephen King. One of my favourite books of all time, one of the few books where I can think about now, 2 years after reading it, and it leaves the kind of scar that it left on me when I first read it is still there, and it's still prevalent. And yeah, so I hope you enjoy that. If you can't find it by Stephen King, you should be able to find it by Eric Bachman, which is the pseudonym he wrote under for it. Julia, I came home the other day and I asked my nan if there was a game. I ordered a game off Amazon. I asked her if it would come, and she said it might be in your pile, and I said, my what? Basically, she's been keeping a pile of all my mail for while I was at university and not telling me about it. And in that pile was this, and this is a Secret Santa gift that you bought for me, which is wonderful. And it's a book journal, and you know, I can write all the books that I've read and that I'm reading and comments on them and things, which I know exactly what I'm going to do with, because one of the best things about doing this project was the fact that I'm recording every book that I'm reading, and when this project ends I won't be able to do that, but now I will, so I thank you very much for that. And obviously that made me think, oh crap, I had to do one of them as well, and Katie, I think I had you, so I can only apologise, and the only salvation I can offer you is that I'll give you the sole rights to my punishment that I have to do, so you can have free reign on that, and choose whatever you want, and yeah. Okay, that is all from this week. Next week I'm reading Poppy Shakespeare by Claire Allen. It was recommended to me by my auntie, who recommended The Wrong Boy to me, and also recommended The Long Walk to me, so I have faith in the things that you recommend, so that's what I'm reading this week. Book Fighters, you will see me next week, and Lauren, I will see you tomorrow.